Hello and welcome to Accent on Cars. Today I decided to make a short video about how to install a catch can on M156, and we're gonna use my W211 E63 as an example to demonstrate that. Now there are a ton of videos out there already on the YouTube, but all those videos show you how to install catch cans with intake manifold in its place, which makes it really hard to see what they're talking about because they talk a lot about the connectors that are placed behind the intake manifold, like such as PCV valve or intake manifold connector. So I decided to make a video with the intake manifold out so you guys can clearly see what goes where. So as you can see, my intake manifold is out. It was actually removed for a different reason because I wanted to clean it from corrosion and paint it. I made several YouTube and Instagram posts about that, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check it out. I believe every M156 owner should take a look at their intake manifold to prevent it from further corrosion. Catch can we're gonna be using today is from 63 Motorsports. This is not an advertised or sponsored product placement at all. I bought it for my own money. There was no discount provided to me whatsoever. There are many catch cans. I think the most popular are Wastick, and now 63 Motorsports is becoming more popular. These are on the pricier side. There are many cheap alternatives on Amazon. However, after talking to Tassos and others, I figured out that most of them just aren't designed for M156. What I mean is that either these fittings and the openings are too small on those on Amazon, or the filtration inside is not the correct type. What I wanted to show you guys, like I said, it's not going to be a very detailed video about every step, but I wanted to show what goes where. So one connector, which is the 90-degree connector, goes on the back of the intake manifold. And then there are these connectors, high quality. These are AN type of hoses or something. It's pain in the neck to fit this. And you gotta watch a couple of YouTube videos on how to put these fittings on the AN type hose. It has like steel wire under this, like black nylon. You will cut your fingers or poke yourself, but it's worth educating yourself on how to install this before attempting it. The benefit of such hoses is that they can hold extreme amounts of pressure, although there is no pressure in this thing. It's all vacuum. So yeah, this 90 degrees fitting, goes on the back of your intake manifold. This part, the back, will be facing the back of the engine, right? So it's really hard to do it with the intake manifold in its place, but you can. But I'm just showing you how to how much easier it is with the intake manifold out. This is your PCV valve, and this part of the PCV valve usually goes into that hole. So you basically take out the PCV valve. By the way, if you have never replaced your PCV valve, highly recommended to replace it at the time of installing the catch can. And this goes here, okay? So this part of the same hose will connect to the top part of the catch can. So this guy, the top part, is where the line coming out of the intake manifold connects to. Another connector that they sent you is this 45-degree connector. This one connects to your PCV. The hose coming out of it will connect to the bottom part of your catch can. One thing you will do with your PCV valve is that you will turn it a little bit. These instructions were not clear from the vendor, so this is how you turn it. So you want to kind of like twist the plug of the PCV valve in such a way that, again, this is where your PCV valve connects to in the back of your engine, right? You want your connector to be kind of like looking out like this. So with the PCV connected to where it should be, right? Over here, the 45-degree connector will be coming out of this main wiring, and your hose will extend from here to the catch can. Now, a valid question is where to install the catch can itself. Now that you will have two hoses coming out of the back of your engine, one from intake, one from the PCV, where do you install it? The best place, at least on the E-Class, C might be different, I think that I could find is this place. This is your ABS unit. There's a little screw, this one, that is here. So I removed it. So the catch can, as you can see, comes with this bracket. If you ask me, it's a little bit of a weird kind of technology for securing the catch can, but maybe there's no better way. So the idea is to install the catch can bracket here using the same screw, and then your catch can kind of like the pipes are facing to the back of your engine. You can see, hopefully. So this is how you want to route your hoses from here to the back of the engine. So now we have to measure this hose and cut it over here and connect. Another one will come, sorry, this will go to the bottom one, and another will come from the IM and join the top part. Okay, update on the progress, guys. Intake manifold is back in place. You can see it actually looks so good after painting it. And as for the catch can hoses, I routed the one coming, that's my PCV valve, so the hose coming out of the PCV valve from under the wiring harness, and the one coming from the intake manifold above it, and both of them will connect to the catch can over here. So the Y pipe has gone into its place, so that's good news. So with the fittings routed this way, the Y pipe does fit in. All right, guys, almost done. Air boxes are in. It was a little bit of a tight space here. The bottom hose coming from PCV touches the airbox a little bit, but there's plenty of space. The airbox should go in just fine. I also placed the catch can. I think they say that does a good job condensating. So one person who has installed it said that it doesn't get too hot, but nonetheless, because it's so close to the snorkel, I placed some aluminum foil in here